Should be ready.
What's up? What's up, guys? Welcome back. Coming back to you guys live again tonight with the first B League season opener, and got a really nice field tonight, and a lot has gone into this. There's a lot of hype going into this, a lot of work that's going into this, getting all these guys together. We should have over 20 guys tonight. I'm really excited, and I'm gonna be joining Billy in the booth tonight, and didn't make the C League race. See, Macy got the win there, so congratulations to her. She's a rookie and season opener. She got the W there. That's really good. We talked about it on the podcast Friday night, what the favorites are going into the race tonight. And a couple of those guys, like the veterans, like JD and Blazin, we know they'll be working well together. A couple guys that are originally in the C League moving up to B, Lowtown and Bleachy Bones also work together really well as well. So, a lot of guys will be looking forward to racing here tonight. A lot of teamwork. It's going to take teamwork to get the win. I'm really excited. And whenever Billy's ready, he'll be able to join us. And, yeah, just really excited. And a couple other names in the race tonight. The Chargers, Tone Touch. Guys that are probably going to be favorites as well. And Bow Hunter, I think he is our pole setter tonight. Lugnut starting inside the top 5. Really cool to see him up there. We'll see if he can keep it up there. A couple other guys, Hardcore Bubba, Bronco. We'll see what Bronco can do. He's starting inside the top 6. I think he's starting 6th. Bubba, Dusty, good 20 car field tonight. I'm really excited. A lot of rookies. And we'll see who can get it done tonight. Lansky. Blue Pit also moving up from C to B. Could be cool to see what he can do. Monster Pollock as well. Rodney returning. A couple rookies like a Smitty, Crippled, Sniper. Be cool to see what those guys can do as well. So I'm really excited. A lot of hype has gone into these races. A lot of work. And we're going to see if we can get down and dirty and get the win tonight, get a good finish. The season starts tonight. Points as well going to be in these guys' minds. And there's just a lot going into this. Who else do we have in the booth with us tonight? Is Stuart there? Not yet. And Billy's still busy getting the lobby ready. Just getting to know who the guys are going to be broadcasting with me and Billy tonight. I think Stuart's going to be joining us. He must not be here right now. That's alright. A couple other guys that I didn't mention in the race. Finagi, Trav as well. They're both going to be racing tonight. And if you guys are watching the broadcast, just go ahead and tell me who your picks are. Bow Hunter, Blazin, Tone Touch, JD, Lugnut is your top 5. And then Bronco, Chargers, Hardcore Bubba, Dusty. That's 9.
What's up, guys? What's up, Eagles?
Billy.
What's up, Stuart?
Stuart's not there right now.
So yeah, just got everything loaded up in the lobby. We should be going green here in just a second. I told them let me know when to join, and just ready to get this race going. I mean, we seen our C group run just a few minutes ago. I thought those guys did very excellent. Considering a lot of these guys haven't ran with each other. Lobby, so.
See if the A-League guys watching the broadcast can learn anything from watching these B and C League guys take the track tonight. This is going to be the longest race. C was only half, it was 25%. The B League race tonight is going to be a full 50%. So we'll see if we in the booth or any guys watching the broadcast out there is going to be able to learn a few things from these boys. Hopefully they put on a great show. We talked about the favorites Friday night. I'm really excited. And
yeah, I'm ready to get this going too. I mean, this is one of our feature groups. We got a lot of heavy hitters in here, and just looking forward to seeing some awesome racing. I was very proud on how those guys, put on a show a while ago. A lot of these guys were new with each other. They didn't really know what to expect. And
it's a massive field.
It was a big field. It's a brand new league, so I mean, it's growing pains, and we'll get through there. You know, we'll get through it.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said several times now, there's a lot of hype and work that's going into getting this thing together. We are underway. You see these guys two by two going through turns 1 and 2 for the first time. Them guys on the outside hooked together really nice. We talked about it, Blazin and JD. They could potentially clear the guys on the inside. Bowhunter jumped in behind him. He's still stuck on that inside. That inside did not get a good jump.
Looks
We're
like we
seeing
got a
the outside
caution.
work early.
Looks
Oh
like we got
yeah.
an early caution. You know, kind of starting off the same way we seen C, right?
Yeah, a lot of intensity for this race. I'm not even sure what happened. I didn't see anybody spin.
Yep.
A lot of cars to go through to try to find out who's behind. Looks like Cork Mob. He's a little far behind the... Ooh, you already got somebody in the pits. Looks like Smitty. An issue for the 96. Maverick. It's cool to see Maverick join the bead tonight. He raced a little bit in the High Side Series last season. NASCAR 82 FK, I've known him for a long time. He's one of them GC guys. I met him in GC. It's going to be really cool to see what he can do in this B League as well.
Yeah, so we're gonna stack them back up. So we got Blazing and we got JD on the front row. So
They
you know
can't
this.
work together when they're side by side.
Yeah, I know, right? It's got to get down.
Oh, you already got a couple guys on the grass, couple guys in the wall. I think that's the two that might be on steroids back there.
Yeah, well, it seems like we got a couple guys in the back right there. So looks like everybody's kind of getting stacked. You know, they're trying to get in line and whatnot. You know, it's a big field as well. I think we got 23 guys right here. So
Yeah, it's a lot of guys to keep accounted for. And points is going to mean a lot as JD is getting freight trained on that outside. A
he is.
big time loss of
He,
positions there. He restarted second, and that's the pain of restarting second or anywhere on the outside. You can't get down, and he still hasn't got down.
yeah, I mean, you see guys kind of jockeying, right? You see some guys kind of trying to get that high
Finally.
line for him, but it's going to take a pack of cars and guys to get lined up to get that outside line rolling.
Yeah, he restarted second, and he's outside the top 10, maybe outside the top 15 before he finally got down. Now he's risking losing the draft. He's got a lot of guys behind him. As long as they push, he should be fine. The 11 and the 5, we know those two could be working together. JD kind of sandwiched between them two. We'll see if they can work together tonight. Got somebody under the apron. Good save. Not sure how he got down there.
Yeah, so I
Couple
mean,
guys losing the draft as
everybody's
well.
kind of single filing in, right?
Yeah. Gotta be careful. The 14 of Blue Pit may lose the draft here. He's right on that meter. He's either going to get a big run or he's going to fall back. But he does have a bunch of cars on him, actually. He should be alright.
Yeah, he
Which means he's
does.
going to get a massive run. We'll see what he can do with it. I'm
So
running
you know, we
long
got a
for
lot of
my
new
pick.
faces in this league as well. So we're gonna kind of go through the field right now. So we got Bow Hunter driving the 37. We got Blazing Guns driving the 1. We got Tone Touch in the 51. We got JD in the 88. Got Lugnut in the 6. Bronco in the 9.
20 in
Chargers
the
in the
wall.
3. Got Hardcore Bubba in the 43. We got Dusty in the 48. Monster 4 Pollock in the 4. He's new. Got Trav 1851 in the 18. He's new. Got Funagi in the 19. Nowinski in the 24. Rodney in the 8. Blue Pit, he's one of our new guys. He's in the 14. In a little town, he's driving the number 11. He's a new guy. He just moved up to the B group. We got Cork Mob in the 20. He's a new guy. We got Smitty 57, like he's already out. He was a new guy as well. We got Bleachy Bones in the 5 and Cripple Sniper in the 2. Maverick in the 49. NASCAR 82 in the 14. So it kind of go through your field. You know, we got a lot of some new faces this season in the B League. So it's kind of anxious to see how it stacks up.
Yeah, you never know what to think when you go into a new season with a bunch of new guys, but the C League was really nothing but new guys. You know, you can actually find some friends here in the B League where some guys that know each other, a lot of guys that raced last season, they'll be able to find each other, work well on the track, maybe find new friends. You know, you ain't going to be around your partners all race, especially in a big field, so it's going to be interesting to see how these guys stack up. I'm really excited. Blazen's cruising on that inside. He's holding a really, really, really steady line, so it's going to be interesting to see if he can keep it up there. A big checkup.
Oh, wow. We got a little bit of a wreck back here in the mess a little bit. Let's get back here and see what's going on.
Big
Oh, we
wreck.
got the 49 around. Big wreck.
I was on the 11 when that started. The 11 and the 3 got into it. The 11 somehow ended up below the apron. Not sure who's in the 3, but that's where it got started. Went out of
And I don't think that was no caution, guys. You know, we kind of seen that earlier.
Right. That's gonna kill somebody like Maverick that was in that wreck. You just expect a caution, and when it doesn't happen, you end up screwed. Do we see a run being held back here by Bronco?
Well, that's what I was looking at. And that's the thing, you got to have guys that's going to commit, right?
You don't want to set her up going into the turn. Looks like he's going to just stay behind. Maybe he was just saving gas. You never know. Just trying to give the car in front of him some breathing room. Just trying to, be patient. Looks like Bubba's doing the same thing to him.
Yeah, so we got the what? We got what, like 7 or 8 cars kind of broke away from the field right here, kind of separated themselves. So.
Yeah, we got another group back here in the middle. If they can get together, they could run them down. There's like a group of 3 and a group of 5 that could actually get together, run down the big group.
Couple guys in this leading group. We see JD's actually in that second group, and he's looking out to pass the 14. You're not going to get up to the front that way. Looks like the 6 and the 5, Lloyd Nut and Bleachy Bones both broke apart. But Bronco, he's up there in that lead group. So's Bubba, so's Charger's the tail end of it.
Bubba's in the 20, Trav, and I don't know who's in the 2.
Blue Pit, he's up there. In a low town as well.
There's Rodney in the 8, right behind JD. Family's sticking together right there, boys. Got the 14 behind Rodney.
Yeah, we do. I mean, you know, I think Bronco's he's kind of sitting in a pretty good position right now. I think Bubba's sitting in a good position as well, you know. So these guys are just riding right now because, you know,
Just went in the pits.
So it's like we got some early pits. You know, these guys will have to stop once in this stage. It's mandatory.
Cork Mob in the 20. Oh, Cork Mob in the 20 and Trav in the 18 just wrecked. Cork Mob's in the infield.
Caution's out.
So that brings out our first caution.
Rodney's spinning too, yeah.
So it's gonna restack them. So who's that gonna get? That's gonna probably put Bowhunter on the outside. Probably gonna put Blazin, restarting him first. Just some spots on pit road. Tone touch. It's gonna restack them, and we see what happened to JD last time. He restarted second, went back outside the top 15, never rebounded, so ended up losing the lead pack. So we'll see what happens here with Bowhunter.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we may be at a point where they may not have to stop again. I'm not real sure. So we just kind of have to see how that plays out because I think these guys only had to run like 10 laps and then they had to pit. So we might be at that point. So we may be able to go green for the rest of the way with no pit. So we got a little bit different shakeup, right? So we got got Blazin on the point. We got the 51. We got the 9 and the 11 and the 5. You know, I think the 5 and 11 are teammates. So you know, they had to start shotgun on the field and kind of made their way up through the pack. So be interesting to see. You know, these.
Here they go 3 wide in the turn 1. I'm not a turn 2.
Oh,
we got a
huge
big wreck.
The 37
Big
on
wreck.
the side, the 43.
That was a huge
The
wreck.
3, the 20,
I think that
the
started with the
48.
11 car. Looks like he got down below the apron there and came back up.
These guys don't understand when they get down below there. They try to come back up. They snap up quick.
Yep.
They could
That one's
potentially
got
make a
extreme
big wreck.
damage to his vehicle.
Want to appreciate everybody for tuning in the YouTube land. Hey, man, I think everybody's just so excited at being at Daytona, and everybody's just kind of on edge a little bit. But I know these guys, they'll settle down a little bit. We'll get some good racing here, and we got a long race. This is still stage 1.
Go
Yep, we
put
got
Bowhunter
Blazing.
towards the back of the
Blazing gonna
pack.
lead us to the green.
Blazing's
No,
been kind of the man in control so far. We'll see if he can keep it up there.
he has. He's got a good pusher behind him in that 9 car.
Rodney and high side along with the number 11 car.
That's a newcomer sitting in 3rd right now. I think that's Crippled Sniper, I believe.
Got 3 wide going into the turn. Somebody just dropped down in the apron and came right back up and just wrecked the field again.
Big wreck there in the back.
Car spinning behind him.
Looks like we're going to stay green.
Yep, stays green.
Looks like the 2 car kind of shuffled out just a little bit. Tone Touch, I believe that's running 3rd, was able to put himself in position there.
Trav on the outside with JD.
Oh, we got the 5 car. 5 car off the track again. That's twice we've seen that, but he gathered it back up. It was a great save. He didn't get into anybody, so that's a good thing.
Oh, the 2 got into the 18.
Lugnut up there in 3rd. Oh, we got
Looks like
somebody on the
a slow
apron up
car
here.
Yep, that's a car that spun out.
Lewinsky, I think.
Look at this, guys. We're having a shuffle. That 9 car's done made his way to the front.
They shuffled the 1 car way back.
Blazing couldn't keep it up. They're looking for not getting in that 4 position. The 14.
9 car to 6 car.
The 11 and the 5s together.
Getting a little racy, guys.
Oh, Blazing just got doored. The 11 and the 1 getting at it. The 5's under the 11. Oh, the 2 just got slammed into the wall. That's probably going to be a caution.
That may
Massive wreck.
bring out a
Somebody's
caution.
flipping. It did.
Is a
Somebody
caution.
was flipping.
Brought out a caution.
Get the ambulance out there and the lifeline. Somebody's not okay. Not sure who that was. Somebody was flipping back there. This could take a lot of the strategy out of it. They no longer have to pit.
Yeah, exactly.
Should probably be 10 to go, 12 to go whenever they get the green. 10, 11, or 12. Not sure what happened in the Wednesday. He was just sitting on the back straightaway.
I'm not sure how much more we got left to go in this stage. It can't be much.
There's at least 10. Only 1 car lap down. So we'll have 21 cars in the lead lap right here.
So we're going to stack them back up, fellas. We got
Everybody
the 9
that's
cars
left
to
is on
6.
the lead lap.
He is. Got a little bit of pushing and bumping here, but
They have 10 to go.
looks like the 9 car is going to get the whole shot from the outside, fellas.
That inside stacked up, but they're really squirrely. This is how wrecks happen. They all got to keep it under control.
Oh, sounds like we got a little bit of a wreck back here.
The 18 and Trav fell back.
So we're gonna they're trying to get single file. I'd like to see some outside groove come in. But I don't know if anybody's going to jump up there, honestly. Got Lugnut leading the field though. Congrats to Lugnut. Way to show a little muscle. He's due as well. Just think, guys, we got 32 guys. Probably, well, if everybody shows up, it's 36 guys in our A group. That's like 14 or 15 more guys than what we see right here. It looked like outside's trying to form a little bit, right? I seen Hardcore kind of jump up there, but I don't. It looks like everybody backed the bail, kind of bailed on him.
Oh, you got the 48 thrown in the wall.
I don't know who's driving the 14.
I think it's Blue Pit.
Yeah, it seems like he keeps going below the yellow line just a little bit, trying to pass.
No, there should only be... Yeah, there is 2 14s.
Yeah, I don't know why we would have that.
You got Blueprint and you got
NASCAR 82.
NASCAR 5K.
Yeah, something's wrong with that. Oh, 49 hard in the wall.
49.
Oh,
Oh,
big
right
wreck.
into
He
the
just
wall he goes
screwed
again.
Bow
Big
Hunter
crash.
and
And
Bubba
maybe
and
a caution.
Cincinnati and the 2, and the 49's flipping, and now he's lagging, and holy hell.
And
Three
the caution,
car.
I think, is out. Yep.
You know what though, guys? I kind of expected this at Daytona, honestly. I mean, it's not the easiest track to drive and play follow the leader. It's
No, it's not.
it's a very tricky track because you don't know what the guy in front of you or behind you is going to do. You know what I mean? So it's very tricky.
214s. Oh, you brought somebody up from C League, didn't you?
Yep.
A lot of these people are going down below the yellow line and snapping up quick.
Yeah, like I said, I think some guys are just a little bit angsty right now. So it's given, right? It's Daytona. So I mean, it is what it is. So we still got the 6 and the 14 nose to tail. Got the 9 car on the outside. Got a little bit of bumping. Oh, we got the 14 just
We got
just
4
deliberately
wide.
put
You
the
got a
9
massive
in the
wreck.
wall.
Oh, big wreck, big wreck. Oh.
Yeah, I think we seen
The
that on
88 of
camera.
JD, the 18 of Trav. Bronco's involved. Not sure what happened there. 4 Monsters got damage. 18's got a ton. Fanagi's got some. Newensky, Rodney, Blue Pit. Wow.
Yeah,
Did you
so
see that
I
guy?
kind of seen that on broadcast. You guys kind of see the same thing that I did.
Stop fussing.
I think I kind of seen the 14 kind of run the
14V.
14 kind of ran the 9 car up the track. What you think?
Yep.
I'm gonna go back and watch it.
Yeah, we can go back and watch it. I don't want to make any kind of assumptions right now, but we got a race to finish, and we're gonna keep going. Looks like we got the 14 gonna lead us to green.
Because there's 2 14s as well. This is kind of
Go check that other 14 car.
So it's
That's blueprint in the front.
It's like we're stacking up in the back. Another caution.
Another caution.
the 14 and the 9 may have got hooked. They were dooring each other going into the turn. So from my perspective, going into the turn, the 14 has 2 tires almost under the yellow.
So these guys need to go back down.
So he flew back up onto the racetrack. He hit the 9. Then he moved up the racetrack and kind of got hooked. So I'm not sure if anything deliberate happened there. Which 14 was that?
It was
The 14 of Blue Pit.
The Eagle on it. US. Whatever it is.
All right, we're gonna stack them back up.
Yeah, I'm not
So
sure
it
what
sounds like
happened
we got a little bit of tempers at Daytona, which is normal.
I'm gonna watch him again and see what happens.
Who's in the 20 there?
20 is hardcore Bubba. Oh, we got a car in the wall.
Is that
2's
the
around.
43? Massive wreck. 20 is
20 come out
Fort
and hit
Mob.
the 14. Say another caution.
These guys really need to start getting in line. Everybody wants to get to the front, but nobody's holding steady going into the turns. And it's turning into a mess.
Yeah, it seems like everybody. I don't know if people's just driving mad or what's going on.
So now I've got guys taking to both sides of it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it didn't look like anything deliberate. It looked like I mean, the 14 and the 9 were going into turn 1. The 14 had 2 tires under the apron, but was still making contact with the 9, so it looked like the 9 forced him down there, and when he came back up, he, pushed him up the track. But then he went up the track and got hooked. So he went up, got hooked by the 9, then, just got slammed into the wall. I'm not sure, but...
So it's going to kind of stack them up again. So we got the 51, the 5, the 20, and 14, I believe.
Pushing the 14.
Cork Mob there on the bottom, being followed by Maverick. Blazin trying to make his way back to the front, but that 49's a little loose.
The 20 seems to be a little loose, pushing 51.
I'd watch out for Daytona and JD and Blazin. Them three get hooked up.
49's ran back to the 20.
Lugnut got down.
20's up high.
Another huge wreck. Bleachy Bones got in the wall, hit the 14, and he killed, I think it was Lugnut. No caution.
No caution.
We'll see one here soon enough. 20 just got thrown into the wall.
So you guys,
Cork
you remember
Mob.
the 49 wrecked earlier. Now he's back to second. So
Yeah, that's what Daytona does.
14 Blueprint just went up and hit the wall. This might be a
Awesome.
caution, boys.
Yeah, caution.
looks like we're under caution again. So this race ain't no better than a C League race.
Everybody's trying to get everything at one lap.
I've never really understood, guys are just going into the turn and they're just so wiggly that they're on the apron and then they're, up the track into the wall. It just looks like a bunch of public lobby guys. I'm not understanding how guys are that out of control. You should be able to go straight down the straightaway. If you get a little loose and tail whip somebody, but we're seeing everybody down the straightaway, bing, bam, guys are under the apron, killing guys into the wall. We're seeing guys point other guys out. We've seen the 14, and for some reason, somebody wasn't paying attention. You got two 14s in the lobby. But we're hearing the 2, the 20s being issues. I don't know. We've seen the 14 and the 9 get into it. It's just I never understood when you watch guys and you see guys so loose that they're apron to wall. And if you're outside, you're gonna get hit. I've never understood that. And there it is again.
There it is again.
There it is. And the 37 just got killed by the 2.
I mean, I don't.
Down below the line.
The Hunter just got slammed by the 2. I don't understand that.
What the frick, man?
Yeah, I don't understand it either. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, I don't know.
I've
I'm
never-
a little
I've
bit
never
disappointed in
understood.
these guys.
I've never understood when you go into a turn and you're so wild,
Losing the 5.
you're like a freaking nuke bomb
And the
weapon.
14.
Never really understood that.
Maverick on the outside. We got JD coming on the inside of him. Coming up the Bleachy Bones.
Let's just go into the middle of the pack and just watch.
Oh, looks like JD's a little bit loose.
Go into the middle of the pack and just watch. Yeah, right there, the 48 just threw himself into the wall.
Yeah, I don't
I
understand.
don't understand that.
I don't understand how you go from the bottom to the top, to the top. I don't get it.
Look at that. Look, now the 11 just got killed by the 14, and now the 48 just got destroyed. I don't understand this. So,
I don't know if it's a glitch or what, because I just
not a
saw two
glitch.
cars just like come out of nowhere and go right by the 11.
no caution though. So we're gonna continue to see what these boys can do up in the front. I'm just gonna watch these guys in the middle of the pack. Just if you guys see on broadcast or Billy Stewart, if you guys see, they're just so wobbly down the straightaway.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
It's like a drunk driver on the road.
Meanwhile, right now we got Tone Touch out front. He's kind of leading the way right now. He's got Blazing Guns right behind him. I think that's NASCAR 82, I believe, running third. Got Bleachy Bones running fourth. So, this top group right here is kind of settled in a little bit. It seems like.
I am watching these guys. These guys are steady. They're giving each other room. You notice there's a good gap between every car. They're being patient. These guys have got away. That tells you we're going to get a good green flag run. I'm going to go scroll through the field. Everybody else is kind of spread apart. So we should have a good run here to the finish. I'll check how many laps are left. But, I'm sure we'll get another caution at some point. And just watch some of these guys. I just don't understand.
Yeah, I'm kind of having a hard time kind of understanding a little bit too, because I mean, no point in guys going from the bottom to the top, the bottom to the top. I don't understand. I don't understand that. But you know, hey, it's racing. I guess some guys ain't quite got their setup the way they need to be. But do you think with as much time as we had, guys would have their equipment settled in? You know.
Unless you are running even a default setup, there's no reason to be apron to the wall, killing everybody. I've just never understood that. I don't want to go on broadcast and just bash these. We have a second group here with the Bow Hunter, the 18 and Trav, the 4 Monster, and all three of them seem like they're pretty steady.
Yeah.
Finagi's buying, or no, him and Nowinski are together. They seem like they're doing alright. Right here is Rodney and in a little town. They got destroyed in that wreck. 14's all by himself, but let's watch him down the straightaway. This is he can't even keep it on the yellow line.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting up here watching these front guys. You know, I'm watching. I think there's like 8 guys right here in this front pack, and these guys are doing. I mean, they're just a little bit of snaky, but not bad. You know, these guys are. Oh, the 14 pulled out. Might have made a mistake there.
Now, see, going into the turn, nobody doored him. Now, if everybody was
14 was able to get back in. Yeah, I mean, I think Bubba might have let him back in right there. So, I mean, you got to make friends here.
So nobody doored him, but say you had the entire field linked up, he probably would have been doored.
You know, it's kind of ride right now. I mean, I see these guys just riding right now. Ain't nobody making a move right now.
No, whenever they made the move, you see what happened to the 14.
Yep. I mean, these guys right here, you know, these front guys right here wanting to stay. They want to stay green because they don't want their cautions.
He's playing him 4 coming out of the turn. We'll see if he goes high. Nope.
Looks like the 14's going to give a big push to the 88.
I want to see somebody get a run here.
Yeah, I'd like to see JD pull out and see.
JD doesn't have a car that can push him, though. That's a problem. The car that's behind him, can't push him. JD can't get any closer to the 5.
We do need another pit stop yet, so if we don't
get a caution, but the other 14 car is too far behind him. Maybe they can get it on this one. See, it just slows him down when he gets on him.
Kind of scroll back through the field just a little bit. See, we got a little bit of a pack back here for him between the 2, the 14, and the 3. I think they got a car right in front of them, so maybe if them 3 can catch him, that's another pack. And you got the 49 running around by himself. You got another pack with the 37, the 18, and the 4. You got the 8 and 11 running together. So, I mean, it's kind of scattered out a little bit, but, you know, these guys up front are going to steadily pull off from these other guys. So,
I will say the 4, the 18, and the 37 are steady.
Bubba's on the outside of the 14 trying to go by him. I think JD's out there by himself now. I don't think he's... Oh, he's hooked onto the 5. Then comes the 14 back. He gives JD a bump. Every time that 14 gets on JD, it slows him down.
yeah.
It pulls him away from the 5. When JD's out there by himself, he sucks back up to the 5. But when the 14 gets on the back of him, it sucks him away from it.
That's, I mean, it's just kind of riding right now, guys. I mean, I think you're going to see some shakeup when it comes pit stops. I mean, it's... You know, between these first 7, 8 guys right here, it's going to be really, really critical getting on and off pit road. And I think the guys that can get together the best on and off pit road, you might see a winner. Looks like the 43 of Hardcore Bubba going to try to test the outside. Looks like the 9 car and oh, Bubba got in the wall there. Oh. 88 kind of forced, I'm not sure if he forced him down there or if he just kind of just the way they come off the corner.
Maverick has found his way into this pack with the 2, the 14, and the 3. We'll see, he is falling back a little bit. We'll see if he can keep it up there. I'm just scrolling around in a little town of Rodney. They're in their own groups. So the 20 is 100% all by himself, but back up here to the first group, it looks like these 5 cars are starting to pull off from the 2 behind them.
Yeah.
Lugnut and I think that's Bronco in the 9. They could get a massive run here. It looks like they're going to. The 2 cars isn't going to be.
Stop him or not, but Lugnut's right up on the side.
51 out front with the 1, the 5. We'll see if Blazing can. He's very content running behind the 51 of Tone Touch. We'll see if Blakey Bones was the hang back, get a run. Maybe JD. He has the gap. Just don't know if he's gonna get the run to go up there and do that.
Yeah, I've been kind of seeing JD kind of lay back a little bit from the 5 car.
Yeah, he's been doing that kind of often. I just
trying to go on the outside of JD. Oh, we got Lugnut to push the 14 up, get behind JD. Maybe Lugnut can push JD up further.
It seems like JD's just kind of keeping him a little bit of a gap from these front 3, which is smart. It's smart.
He might just be trying to give the 5 car room. He knows, guys get wiggly and you're pushing.
Underneath the 14.
So you kind of see guys shuffling around a little bit, but the top 4 is locked. Yeah, see, like JD's getting really, like he's given plenty of room.
Dusty going another lap down. Oh, you have some signals
we got
here.
pit stops.
Where they going?
Pit stops.
Pit
I think
signals.
that might have been a pit signal.
Yeah, everybody.
I guess we're gonna find out.
Yeah, that was a definite pit signal. Everybody went down under the apron there. That's good communication between these guys.
So this pit stop's gonna tell when the world's gonna happen on this final.
Here we go.
Oh, we're gonna get a speed.
Oh, the 51 got run over.
Oh, there might be a pit penalty for that.
I'll tell you what, that 51 saved it though, fellas. Did you see that?
No, I think he went through the. I think he went through the marker. I don't think it read him. He's backing up trying to get into pit road. It didn't read him. If you go across
man,
that, he just quit. Yeah, wow,
that's devastating.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
There's still another stage yet. He had a chance. Wow, that sucks for Tone Touch.
Yeah, that sucks.
He went into the pits. I think he got run over, and he crossed that yellow line sideways. It didn't read him. He had to back across. Oh, you wanna know what? He backed across. I think it kicked him.
It might have.
I don't
So
think
it's like
he
the
quit.
9 car comes out in the lead.
It might have kicked him out, yeah.
88 on track early. He's trying to keep it down there, though. It's hard. 5 struggling with that, too.
Blazing's keeping it down below it.
You lost some time.
Oh, he's still coming up. Oh, he's come up. Then went back down. Now he's up again.
So Bronco's gonna have a pretty big lead right here.
He is, but these 2 or 3 guys are gonna get linked. He's
Yep.
gonna be a sitting duck. I prefer to be JD in this situation. Lean back to that 5, lean back to that 1. Bronco's a sitting duck. You can't block that. I prefer to be JD in this situation right here. You always want to have the help. We'll see, though. We'll see. Does he lean back to get the 5? Does the 5 lean back to get the 1? They have a couple tenths between each other. They should stick together. And they're going to be on Bronco in 2 or 3 laps, maybe less.
Got some guys.
Blazing right behind the 5.
Got some guys exiting pit road.
You
It's
just
that
gotta
second
get,
pack.
This might give the lead to JD.
I didn't really see it. I'm not sure who ran into the back of the 51.
It was the 6.
It was,
6.
6 cars. Lugnut.
And that's the
Yeah,
thing, you know, you
also-
gotta trust guys when you're trying to get on and off pit road, and
Yeah.
that's one of those deals, you know.
What's Blazing doing here?
Looks like he kind of backed up a little bit, didn't it?
Maybe
this group is caught.
You gotta go
You know,
high.
JD didn't make a move. He didn't make a move to try to go around the 9.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, I
I'd
don't
blow
understand
by
that
him.
either.
I'd have blown his doors off.
Yeah, I would have too. I'd have hit the high side and been gone. Because you really don't know how many opportunities you're going to get now.
Yeah. At this point in time, you want to be the leader. I've noticed these B guys seem to every man for themselves almost. You don't see them lean back, stick with guys, make the move. You just don't see that. So now he's in the second position. There he just got left out. Now he got thrown into the fence.
By the 5 into the
and that's gonna hurt. You know, now he wishes he passed the 9.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I mean, when you get that opportunity, you got to go for it. Especially with the run that they had. All he had to do was go to the outside, and that train would have followed him.
Like we said earlier, though, how did that happen? How did
Yeah,
he just get it doored
I
into
don't
the
understand
wall?
that.
I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. I'm
He
seeing things that I
simply
really don't
got,
understand tonight.
yeah, and I've seen this before, but with a bunch of new guys, I just don't understand when you get, I don't even know how he ended up forced on the high side, maybe a glitch, I don't know, but once he's up there, he just got doored straight into the fence. I don't get that.
Yeah, I
We've
don't
seen it
understand.
a lot.
I think he's wishing now he would have just made the move when
Well,
he could
the
have.
thing is what these guys don't understand is you're gonna get a suction from the car that comes on the outside, and you're gonna get loose. And if you're not controlling your steering wheel enough, it's gonna snap you, and it's gonna snap you right up into the guy on the high side.
Your car shouldn't be snapping into the guy on the outside, though. You should definitely be able to keep it stuck on the bottom. Even in the turn, you want to keep your left sides on the yellow line. I really don't see a reason for their cars to be,
Watch when Blazer goes on the outside of the 5.
especially at Daytona. Your car shouldn't be snapping. We're starting to see several packs form now, with only 3 cars up towards the front, and they're swapping for position. Now at this
Looks like
point,
the 5 just glitched a little bit.
You know,
at
we
this
got to be
point,
coming up. We got to be coming up near stage end. Because I see Blazing keep testing on the outside,
Blazer
but
keeps going to the high side, but he
he
can't get
needs
by
help.
because he has nobody behind him to help him.
looks like the 5 and the 1 is going to try to make a
5's gonna
move.
get shuffled.
Oh,
Now
the
the one's
1
gonna
used him
pass
as a
him.
pick.
I think he was gonna try to push the 5 past the 9, but I think he made contact with the 9, wiggled a little bit, and now the 1 took the spot. If I'm the 1, I'm hanging back and getting a runner. I'm gonna try to beat the 9 to the line. I don't trust that 5.
Now the 5's going to the outside.
Yeah, I don't get that either. You're not gonna pass 2 cars all by yourself. We've seen that
No,
in the
you
duels
won't. You
last
won't.
week.
You'll never do it.
No.
We've seen that in the duels last week. You're only gonna go so fast, and then your run's gonna stall out quick.
You know, JD's lost a ton of ground as well.
Yeah, he may not even finish 4th. You never know.
Yeah, I didn't understand that move. I thought he would have just passed them and went on because he had the opportunity, and it kind of cost him, right? I mean, look at him now. He's kind of got himself shuffled back and he's out of the lead pack. So
They have
it,
4 to go.
I think anytime you got that move, you have to go for it.
There,
You know,
the 5's going high. Where are you going?
Not anywhere. You ain't got no help.
I think he's trying to signal to the 1 guy, hey man, I want to go high and try to make a move here, but I don't know if the 1 is going to make a move. He may be riding content where he's at.
You also got to think ahead. You finish second here, you're starting on the outside of the next
Yeah.
stage. You see what happened in JD. You want this stage win. That, or does 1 point matter that much? Do you give the spot to the 5 maybe and finish 3rd? I don't know. And then you do that, then you lose the spot on pit road, then you wish you never did that. There's a lot of things to factor in, especially because you want the stage win. I'd be hanging back and trying to get a runner. If the 5 don't go with me, I duck back down in line, and that's when you know you got to race the 9 to the line.
Yep. For sure. They're kind of nose to tail. I think the 5 car is wanting the 1 car to make a move, but I don't know that the 1 car will make a move.
Well, there's still 3 to go. You don't want to make it too soon. You don't want to give those guys an opportunity to make that move back.
So when do you
We're
do
only
it?
coming to 3. When do you do it? You either do it coming to the line, or I'd say either 2 to go. I don't see you making a move on the last lap down the back straightaway like they do in real life. I don't see you doing it 2 to go. Definitely not 3 or 4 to go. I'd be making that move either coming to the line or with 2 to go to where you have time to rebound and make 1 last run at it.
Yep.
I just heard somebody hit the wall.
A
And
lap
they're
car
nose
up
to
here.
tail. How many laps we got left?
We're coming. We have 3 to go. We're coming at 2.
Coming to 2. So we might see some moves here in a few minutes.
These guys will probably wait till the white flag, but I would do a test run almost with 2 to go. And if that doesn't work, then definitely try to get them coming to the line. Because then you hang back, you get a run, you side draft, you hope the 5 goes with you, and you race him and you beat him to the line. That's your best bet. That or try it with 2 to go, and maybe use his lap car as a pit. This 20 car really should just get the heck out of the way.
The 9 car keeps bouncing the apron just a little bit.
There he's out of the way. So it's hard to use lap cars as a pick at Daytona, especially if they get out of the way like that.
So we coming up to white flag, right?
Yep. And that Blaze.
Oh, two
Oh,
car.
what happened there? That killed the 5.
I don't know. The 2 car was way down there. You
I
see
don't
him
know what
hung up?
happened. Yeah, he may have been Clint Boyer stuck. Not sure. Was that it?
That's it.
I think that's
That's it.
the end of their stage.
That's
You
it.
see, Blazin tried to make the move come to the line, though. He just didn't have the help. That was a lap off. One more.
One more.
I'm excited to see what these boys can do. So yeah, these guys got settled in, and the veterans, who you could say, rose to the top. Bronco, Blazin, and the rookie Bleachy Bones.
Yes, sir. So I mean,
And
the
JD
rookie's
was
kind
up
of showing
there.
his muscle, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
But
I think he's got a shot.
now, like I wanted to point out earlier, they all got settled apart. They all settled in. They got split up. And the guys up front were the ones holding their line, and that's why they pulled off. On this restart, on the inside line, watch how wiggly some of these guys get. And I just don't get how you get to be that wiggly. A little bobble, you get loose, stuff like that. But to be that bad, I don't know. Let's just see. Because we've seen a couple cautions at the beginning of the race. We'll see what happens here in the beginning of the third stage, where you don't want to lose a draft at this point.
So we got the 9, the 5,
43
and the
to
1.
go. That helped JD.
Oh, big
JD and the
time.
14 all got in. Nowinski, Lugnut, everybody got in.
That
And that
5's a
killed the
sitting duck,
guys.
fellas.
Yeah. Yep. So these guys seem like they're pretty steady. Let's go to the back of the pack.
Yeah, they look pretty steady.
They look like they got settled in.
Oh,
There, the 14 just got door. The 24's a little wiggly. Alright, so right here,
they got back
Chargers,
in
he had a
line.
run, and he just ran into the back of the 14. Super. He got it under control, though.
They settled in nicely. We can get a lap right here.
And
That's the first
nobody
lap we've
lost the
made.
draft.
You know, that's the first lap we made on a restart.
Couple guys seem like they lost it, and they're the ones hoping for a caution, but we'll see. When everybody's together, this is when you do the 220 and guys get antsy, they run into each other. Couple guys got the apron right there. That's when you have to check up. Nowinski gonna lose a lot of spots right here.
But that's what you see right now.
They're
But
together now, doing pretty good.
what you see right now is the 3 veterans out front.
Ooh, big stack up. The 14 just got rear-ended. 43's a little wiggly there. 5 to 11.
Is way back now.
Yeah, I think he's about 5th or 7th or 8th or something like that.
He's like probably back in 10th or 11th.
Yeah.
See, look at JD. Look how much JD's laying back.
I think he does that to give the guys in front of him some breathing room.
It is.
Look how wiggly these guys get when they're all nose to tail bunched up together. He's giving the guy in front of him room. He's leaning back a lot, though. He could be getting a run.
But
He's got
is
it.
he
But then he
stacking
checks
everybody
up.
up though?
Oh, yeah, he is.
I think if I'm him, if I can get a run, I'm gone. I'm going to the top. Just hope somebody goes with
He's
me.
got a bunch of them behind him. I mean, the only thing is, if they're not in the same chat, he's not gonna be able to tell them follow me.
It seems
Whenever
like
a
he's
guy goes
stacking the
high, they just
field
don't
up.
push him. Yeah, he is. I don't...
Oh, the 14 just glitched.
Maybe that's where a lot of these wrecks are coming from. You know, you guys, you get stacked up.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, he's got a car length or more in between them.
And there 14's all over him. And he's not going. He's not going to the inside.
Oh, what a glitch
And he
that
just got
was.
turned. A big wreck. The 37 or whoever that was flying through the air again.
Glitch. That was a glitch in that game because I saw every car just jump backwards and forward, and then the ref.
Massive pile up. The 11, the 2. JD got turned. The 43. 37's going to the hospital again for the 10th time this race.
So I mean, there you go again.
Lugnut.
So I mean, there you go again, right? I mean, the 88 could have a run.
By a glitch in the lobby.
I mean, the 88 could have a run, and he's not taking it, and he's costing himself.
I don't get that. You give somebody a couple feet, they don't need 5 car lengths. That makes it look like you're going to hang back and get a run. Then he takes it, and then he checks up.
Yeah, it's like he's stacking the field, and I think that's where a lot of it's coming from.
It's kind of what you do whenever you're saving gas, but there's really no need for that right now.
I just watched because I'm running the aerial view. I watched all the cars jump backwards and then jump forward again, and then the wreck happened.
Blazing's out front now.
Yeah, so we got some different guys.
Hold on, guys, I gotta take a phone call.
So you got the 5 right back up there. You know,
look at this.
Right
Look at this. See how wiggly they are? Look at the 9, the 14, 11. They all kept it straight, but gosh.
Yeah, kudos for keeping those guys straight, you know, for keeping it straight.
JD's way back there in the pack now. 3 wide. 20's in the wall. 6 just got killed. What? Oh my! What? Did you see that?
I didn't.
The 20 and the 6. I don't understand that.
I don't understand how people are dooring people going down the straightaway.
And 20 got the wall, and it almost went. The 6 almost got up behind him. The 20 got off the wall, and he went back up and killed him. I don't know. Look how wiggly the 14 is. You know, Funagi can't keep it behind him. The 3 is even a little wiggly. The 4, big checkup. And you got guys going to the outside trying to pass him.
So I'm kind of watching mid-pack right now. I'm on JD, I'm on Bronco, just kind of seeing. Oh, 11 car hit the apron pretty good right there. Kind of stacked the field up a little bit. They kept it clean and green, though. Good job of those guys.
14 got in. He found a hole between the 4 and the 19. He got in. Bronco's giving the 19 a lot of room. Look how wiggly that 14 is. Kept it straight. The 3's going to lose some spots here.
Yeah, it's like as soon as they go off in the corners, like everybody's just from one side to the other. I ain't understanding.
Yeah, it's like waves. The 4 just got into the 14. What is that? And he quit. I'm not sure which 14 that was, but he quit. I don't know. The other 14's right in front of the 4. The 4 knows
right now we got.
9.
But right now we still got Blazing leading them to green though. He's got himself in position. All these other guys are trying to get back to where they need to get to.
He's been the man in control. Bronco's being very patient, working his way through the field. He passed a couple cars right there just by waiting. There he's going to get by the 4.
And that's kind of what you got to do. You kind of got to ride for a minute and just kind of be patient, pick them off one at a time, and you'll eventually get back up there, I believe. Avoid the big one.
All the way to the back. Yeah, he's going all the way to the back, just like the 3 did. Who is that up there? Is that the 8? Really wiggly.
Looks like Funagi's a little bit wiggly too, like he can't keep his car down.
So it looks like Dusty, Bowhunter, and Lugnut all lost the draft. They're in their own pack again. This has been a bad race for our pole sitter. He's been through the air a couple times tonight, and a lot of them has been just him getting creamed.
Yep.
You can always hit that reset button. The 8 got out of line there for a minute. He got back in. He's lucky the 11 wasn't there. Oh, the 14 got pushed up the track. He couldn't keep it down there. Look how much he's stacking them up. This is going to be a massive run.
I tell you what, shout out to Rodney right now. Rodney's sitting in 3rd place.
That 9's got to take this. You don't get many opportunities to get a run like this, and he's got guys with him. Come on, Funagi, JD. You need to go. Side draft, pick them off.
You know, we got 2 rookies in the top 4. We got Bleachy Bones and we got in a little town.
They've got to run. But they don't go anywhere with it. Ah?
I thought they were going to. Seems like everybody's giving everybody a lot of room.
I
Oh,
do see that. Who
somebody in
was
the wall
that?
back there.
I don't. The 14 just killed himself. I don't get that. How'd that happen?
So we got like an 8-car breakaway right here. The
I
five
think it's
keeps
like 10
he's
cars.
the 5 car is looking underneath the one. I don't think he's gonna be able to get under him. I think he's going to have to try to go to the high side.
Maverick going to the tail end of the field.
You know, I kind of like what Rodney's doing. He's pushing down the straightaway and just kind of giving a little bit of room in the corners. Then they meet back up coming down the straightaway, and that's kind of how you got to run the super speedways. You know, especially Daytona. You know, it's hard to push in the corner. You know, it's not like Talladega. Talladega, you can just push, push, push. But here at Daytona, you kind of got to give it just a little bit of room, a little bit in the corners. What you guys take on that?
Yeah, the apron at Daytona is a lot almost deadlier. You can hit the apron, you can rub it, you can actually get all 4 tires under it and not spin out. You know, the apron at the Talladega is banked, which makes it a little bit less of a transition. At Daytona, the apron's kind of flat, which also makes it harder to come out of pit road. But for the guys that are, you hit it, you know, you're hitting flat concrete, and you're on 45. I don't even know how much degree banking Daytona has, but you're on flat concrete and you're rubbing it. You're gonna get set up the track, and it just makes the apron a lot harder, which leads to your point. You want to give room in the turns, because if you hit it, that's how wrecks happen.
Yeah, exactly. And when you add into that, when you got guys kind of stacking up the field a little bit, it makes it that much more harder to drive. Because
What
the 8 just
happened
wrecked by
there?
itself. Do you
See,
see
I
that?
don't get that. He just went right.
Yeah, I don't get that whatsoever.
I don't care if you blow all 4 tires, your car ain't gonna jerk like that.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I've seen some weird stuff happen in these races tonight, because he come off the corner and started straight, and all of a sudden he just went dead right with nobody behind him right there.
I don't know if somebody grabbed his wheel and yanked it right. I don't know. A lot of people must be having their wheels get yanked. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. So I mean, that we're down to 6 cars now in this lead pack, or 5 cars.
Yeah,
Six,
took
yeah, 6
4 or
cars.
5 of them out.
Yeah.
Because there were 10 or 11. We have 17 to go. So one more pit stop.
Yeah, one more pit. They should be coming up here pretty soon.
I think they have 8 laps of gas yet.
So we're gonna have pit stops, coming with close to about 10 to go. So.
Be interesting. Do they pit early? Do they pit late? Tire strategy? It really depends. I would never take all 4. But yeah, now Maverick's all by himself. Jeez, Bill Hunter and Lugnut together. Blazing's been the man in control.
He has. He's got that rookie right behind him. He's got his teammate right behind him as well too. So you got the leader and the 4th place guy as teammates, and you got the 2nd and 3rd place guy as teammates, because we know how good this 11 car and the 5 car can get hooked up, because we've seen that in the dual race.
Yeah, we did. That 5's a little wiggly though. He keeps getting his nose under the 1. That's a case of the 5's lower in the turn than the 1 is, and his nose keeps getting in there, and then the 1 comes down so he doesn't take the spot. And that's just a case of nose chopping, just a different line in the turns.
Yep.
Happens a lot. Blazing ain't comfortable running down there. He keeps it a little off the apron, and right there the 5's on it. And right there he gets under him. Right there the 1 closed it. Pit signals, early pit signals. Oh, Blazing the only one that signaled there.
It's what it looks like.
Maybe the 5 did late. Them guys on the outside making a run, they're probably staying high because they aren't pitting together. GD got the wall a little bit there. But yeah, it's funny. They didn't pit together. Half pitted, half stayed out.
So I tell you what, so that puts, the 1, the 11, and the 5 all went on the same sequence, and it looks like they may come out together. I'm not sure. So.
Yeah, we'll have to see. JD, those guys stayed out. JD, Trav, and Bubba. It could turn into JD, Trav, and Bubba versus Blazing in a little town and Bleachy Bones.
It's all about who you drafted with. You know, we had the top three right there pit together, and you got these three right here.
These three aren't together as much, though. They're leaving off of each other. They're not pushing. They're kind of just drafting. They still aren't going to pit. Probably a different strategy here.
A little bit different strategy.
Maybe they expect a caution. They want to trap everybody a lap down. You never know. They're going to pass the 8 now. You know, do they run their tanks all the way out? They could go for a while yet. Probably 5 laps yet. You know, they could just be watching their tires. They're passing that group that just pitted. It's going to be interesting now, because now the cars they are competing with for the win, they're going to be drafting with, and they're in different lap.
Yeah, exactly. And I still don't see no pit signals.
So now, if I'm JD, I stay out as long as possible. Because they're together, those cars may have short pitted, but they're losing time.
Yeah,
Typically,
they are.
whenever you short pit, you come out of the pits, you gain time because you have fresh tires. Right now, they're losing time. They're not together, and these three are pulling off. I don't pit until my gas is empty. They're going to come out way ahead of that group.
And check this out. In a little town is in front of the 88. He's in front of this pack, so he separated himself from the 1 and the 5. He's
That's
still out front.
He may have taken rights. Maybe those other guys took 4.
It's a possibility.
So in his case, a little different. But those other guys are losing time to him. You know, JD, they better stay out as long as possible. Bubba's losing him, though. He's in the draft. How is he losing him?
Yeah, I don't know.
The 88 and 18's got to run.
So you got a little bit of a pack form back here between the 5 and the 1. I still don't see any pit signal.
No, they could be pulling this strategy. JD cleared the 11.
Right now, the 5 cars may on the verge of losing the draft between the 1, the 19, and the 9. He's hooked up with the 49, but I don't think 2 cars is going to be as fast as 3.
Trav got a little wiggly there, but Bubba caught up. They brought Bubba with, and they cleared the 11 completely. The 11 needs to stick with him now, as that group behind him could start catching JD, and this is where, if they start gaining time, this is where you want to pit.
Yep.
Because you know, you want to have the advantage coming out of the pits. As long as you're pulling away, you stay out, but if they start reeling you in, you want to pit. You want that biggest gap whenever you pit, because that you know, it's going to change how big the gap is when you come out.
Anybody know how many laps we got left?
I can do a check. So they have 2 laps of gas right now. Looks like they're probably going to pit next time because they're not pitting this time. So they are running their gas out. It's a 4v3, so they should still be pulling away from that second group. They have 1 lap of gas, so they'll definitely be pitting this time. They have 9 to go.
9 to go, so they should be coming up on some pit stops.
Yeah, they'll have to pit this time. We'll see some signals here. There it is.
There it is.
Now you want to stay together while signaling, because you don't want to lose time. You don't need to just get right sides under there, just make it known.
Yep.
You don't want to lose time over a pit signal. It's just those 3. Don't screw up here. JD's. That was pretty
Looks like
good.
they're
They
getting in there
didn't
pretty
get
clean.
over. Yep. That looked pretty good to me. Bubba beat him in.
Yeah, Bubba did. He beat him in. So I'm going to ride with this 11 car because he's going to be your leader, I think.
You ride with them, and I'm going to keep an eye on these guys. They're only
I'm
getting into
riding
their
with the
stalls
11 right now, and he's by himself. The 1 car is behind him, but he has no help. But the 49 is coming up on the track, so JD may have a little help with this 49. If the 49 can get hooked up
43's
with
coming
it.
out, the 88's coming out. Where are they at on the track? All 3 of them came out pretty close.
11 car is coming off of turn 4 now.
Yikes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in favor of the second group that pitted. Bubba has a little bit of a gap, but the 88 and the 18 of JD and Trav, they're together. I hear banging going on. Somebody at the wall.
I don't see anybody in front of the 11. Well, I see them up there now, but they're a good ways away.
Wow. So yeah, that strategy pulled off.
It did.
You know, Trav, or not Trav, the 11's probably not even inside the top 5. Because Bronco and Fanagi.
So who's that putting the leader at?
I think Bubba.
Yeah, I think Bubba's leading the race because I think JD and JD and Trav right there are working with each other, so they're going to catch him. So, what do you do now if you're JD? You got to go.
We have 7 to go. I mean, you don't want to do it too early. Could Bubba get his first win? Could Trav do it as a rookie? Is the veteran going to come in and get it? Do we see a caution? Does that second group catch him? You know, they have a lap car right now. No pit stops. What's going to happen?
JD's all over the bumper of him.
He isn't leaning off now. Notice that.
Yeah, I see that.
They're coming to 6 to go.
I tell you what, it's going to get dicey right here. But you got a lap car right in the mix as well, and he's got fresh tires too, so he could play a factor in trying to help some of these guys as well.
That could also be very frustrating from a guy trying to make a pass or get past. You have a lap car either helping or hurting you. It is helping him in a way because it's a 4th car, so that second group can't catch him now. So it is helping him in a way. You know, 4 cars is faster than 3. They'll be coming to 5 to go.
Can Bubba get his first win?
Maybe. Can JD start off with a victory? Trav gonna do it.
I see that 18 kind of laying back a little bit.
They have 5 to go.
I think if I'm the 18, I'm on the radio with that guy behind me and said, hey man, I'm going to make a move up here in a few minutes, so if you want to go with me.
When do you do it? Do you do it with 2 to go? White flag, coming to the line? Do you do it now?
I do it now.
Next lap?
I think I'm doing it. If I can make a move, I'm doing it now because I want to get to that top spot.
You do it now, you give yourself more chances. But if you complete it, you also give you the opponent more chances to make the move back. I don't see anybody getting around the 88 without help, and I see the 43 not being as good of a pusher as he is being pushed. So I don't know.
It's gonna be tough.
From the 18's perspective, what do you do? Do you go with the 88 and leave him out? Put yourself in the captain seat, or do you? I don't know. I'd rather be second right here.
Yeah, I mean,
might actually be first with a block. You never know.
I think I'd want to be leading right now. I want to appreciate everybody out in YouTube land. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully we putting on a good show for you guys. It ain't been the best, but hey, it's Daytona, right? I mean, it's expected when you got this many guys and some unfamiliar faces, but I think these guys have done a great job all in all.
Yeah, C-League seemed to be a little messy. The B-League started off a little messy, but these last 2 stages, not a single caution. 3 to go.
I mean, settled in. 2 to go. Looks like JD's laying back a little bit. So is the 18.
Yeah, we'll see. You know, we got 3 to go right now. Do they do it with 2 to go? Do they do it with the white flag? I don't know.
See, I don't understand that. JD laid back and then he never made a move.
He could be testing the waters. I don't know. They're coming to 2 to go. Cross flag. We'll see what happens. Another lap car. If I'm Bubba, I'm telling them lap cars to get out of here.
Yep. You know, I honestly think, I don't think JD's going to make a move. I really don't. That's my honest opinion.
Maybe. I mean, right there, the lap car got under the 18. Looks like he let him go. He's leaning back a lot now. We'll see if he actually tries to make the move on the outside. Maybe you don't trust the 18. I don't know. The 18's on his bumper, and he is steady. Let's see a pass here. The 18 laid off a little bit. He's getting the run. Not a huge one. Bubba's going high. Bubba's on the alert. White flag.
I don't think he's going to
This
try to
is
make his move. I really don't. I don't think he's going to try to go for it. I think he's going to be content and ride a second.
See, now the 18's laying off and JD's not. Does the 18 try to pass the 88?
I
If
think
he
so.
does, that's giving it to Bubba. You gotta push the 88 to the lead and make the move from there. Bubba goes high to block.
Here he
JD
goes.
made the move.
He
Bubba pinched
blocked.
him into the wall.
He blocked him.
Here comes the 18. JD got left out. The lap car is laying off. That's a great sportsman move. He's letting these guys battle it out. Here comes the 18 of Trav. He's gonna have one last opportunity coming to the line. I think Bubba's got it.
I think Bubba's going to get his first win.
Bubba's gonna win the season opener at Daytona.
Great job, Bubba. Put
Last
himself in
ditch effort.
position.
Last ditch effort by the 18. It was a little late. And Bubba's got it.
Bubba got it. That was awesome. I mean,
Hardcore Bubba.
to kind of recap a little bit, I mean, we kind of started off a little bit rocky, but it's given though, right? I mean, some of these guys have not raced with each other. You know, it's kind of, we had some rookies in the crowd. You know, nerves are kind of up a little bit, but these guys settled in and put on a hell of a race, though. I was very impressed.
Yeah. I mean, when they got sorted out, they went, they were clean, and we seen a great race to the finish. Bubba got his first career win. That's an upset, but Bubba, he's earned it.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he did what he needed to do, you know. It's kind of what we've seen. You know, we kind of got shuffled back, you know, and he put himself in position there and was hooked up with the right group right there at the very end, and he was able to come away with a win. I mean, awesome job.
Yeah.
Awesome job by Bubba. You know, we kind of seen that in the C group, you know, with Baby Lion, you know. You know, she kind of got shuffled back, got in some wrecks and stuff, whatnot, but put herself in position, you know, right there at the very end of the race and was able to hold it off. And just very proud of these guys. You know, it's the first race. I think you'll see a lot of different. I think you'll see a lot of different racing going on after we leave Daytona. So I'm happy, man.
43.2 was the fastest lap of the race. It was by her pole sitter.
Yeah.
Almost in the 42s. That's pretty quick. I don't know what the C League times were, but that's pretty quick.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. So any final thoughts? I mean, I thought the opening night was pretty good. I mean, it was a little bit rocky, but it's expected, right? It's Daytona. You know, not everybody can hold a perfect line, and you know, I think these guys kind of rebounded and they put on a great show. So I'm very happy.
Yeah, man. I mean, this has been long anticipated. Everybody has the dream of going into Daytona, getting the win, and you know, somebody was gonna get it. Turned out it was Bubba. He had to hold off JD to do it. I'm sure we're gonna have some tempers and guys that are upset with each other. We know the 9 and the 14, you know, the 20 and the 2 were being called out. You know, gonna be some tempers. It is Daytona, but we're gonna go into Texas next week and see who can start showing off. You know, it's a new season. You never know who's going to be the contenders. Just like real life, you bring in new people, guys switch rides. You never know who's going to go into the next season being the favorite. And Bubba's off to a great start.
He is. And you know, just our final thoughts. You know, appreciate everyone for tuning in YouTube land. Hopefully it was exciting for you. Hopefully we put on a good show. Like I said, it started off a little rocky. You know, very proud of our C group. You know, it may not have looked as good as what it needed to be, but a lot of these guys are new into the league and they're just learning. And for 22, 23 guys show up and put on a race, I'm very happy. And I think you know we kind of go through this, and it's you know, when you get big fields like this and it's growing pains, and we're gonna put on some exciting racing this year. So I hope everyone stays tuned in.
Yeah. Great win by Bubba.
Yep, great win, Bubba. Congratulations. So, with that being said, we're going to end this broadcast. You guys can tune in to FTR Racing on YouTube this coming Wednesday at 8 p.m. You'll see our A-League guys take the green flag for Daytona 500. You know, right now we got a 31, 32 car field, you know, a roster of 36. But hopefully everybody shows up. We can put on another good race. So, until Wednesday, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.